This is a storm that is going to sink the Murdochs and News Corporation. And this is the storm of a lifetime, the storm of the century. If you are perceived to have influence, you therefore have influence. And I think that the net result of the fact or the perception of the fact is that the Murdochs, Rupert Murdoch and perhaps the Murdoch family in general, are singularly the most powerful private citizens in this country and Australia and the United States. Rupert Murdoch is moved by three things, I would say. He's moved by money, he's moved by his family, and he's moved by newspapers. Those are the things that he cares about. He doesn't care about anything else, literally. He has no outside interests. He cares about, he doesn't really, I mean, we think that he cares about politics, but that's more a function of him caring about newspapers. And him caring about the issues, usually the regulatory issues that might affect him. In 2007 and 2008, I spent 9 months with Rupert, more than 50 hours of interview time, significantly more than that in hanging around and chit-chat time. And the Rupert in front of Parliament was the Rupert I know. Has trouble hearing, loses the train of the conversation, many long pauses, certainly times in which I thought, oh my God, I've killed him. Rupert is an old man. I mean, Rupert is 80 years old, and it's not a young 80. Rupert is not socially comfortable, so you have to get him comfortable. But if you work at it, and I think this sort of defines who is successful in Rupert's circle. Do you have a feeling for what works with Rupert? I mean, Rebekah Brooks was particularly good at this. Rupert likes a kind of, curiously, a kind of flirtation. You know, as flirtation, you have to speak to what he's interested in. One of the things that he's incredibly interested in is gossip, and I realized early on that in order to engage him, that if I brought him gossip, I was a step ahead. And on many instances, I didn't have gossip, so I would have to make up the gossip. Curiously, then I would make up the gossip, and then I would shortly again hear it through other sources. The media landscape is going to change here and in the U.S. with or without Rupert Murdoch. I mean, that's the thing that most characterizes media in our time, is this industrial transformation that's occurring. And I think you can probably argue that Rupert Murdoch's problems are part of that transformation. Without Rupert here, I think when an industry loses its dominant figure, that creates an enormous amount of opportunities for other people. So I would have no idea which way this is going to go, but I think it will be exciting.